No, this is like the same pack. I guess this has a Misty in it at least. Not too much of note here. I also haven't done very much in the way of red rocking me, that's true. Nah, I don't feel like red rocking. Nah. Okay. Got a lot of options here. 2 more fetches, Raffle, Counterspell. What? People say that, or people think that I draft Twin a lot? I think I've drafted Twin like a handful of times at most. I guess I have to take the Bayou now. I mean, I don't have to. I just don't like any of these other cards, really. Mindslaver, sure, but that Bayou is pretty perfect. Alright, Lily. Caryatid, Thief. I think I like the Planeswalker here a little bit more. Yo, Joda, thank you for the 70-month sub. What's my favorite deck in Vintage Cube? Recently, it's been the Fast Bond, Strip Mine, Crucible decks. Could be green, ramp. You just can't go wrong with turn 1 Mana Dork, turn 2 Mana Dork, you know? Yeah, Time Spiral is a card that I almost never pass. Yeah, but that upheaval usually goes into those green decks. In fact, frequently, my green decks have like 1 or 2 splash cards, one of them being the upheaval. Balance is also, yeah, balance is also really high. Dryad, Solemn, Marsh, Terastodon or Kozilek could also be fine. Maybe 2 Lotus, not too many. I don't really want Solemn. It's just okay. I kind of want to take the Dryad or the land. Ooh. Alright. Well, I think 6th pick Animate Dead is good enough to take, and we already have Lily. That's a pretty late Animate Dead, all things considered. And I have great lands for this. It's not going to be the biggest deal if Terastodon doesn't wheel. This isn't even backdoor Reanimator, this is just Reanimator, right? Cultivate? Sword? Ballista? Orb? You can't waste 40,000 gems timing out somebody else and then name yourself. As punishment, I'm not gonna time you out. Alright, late elf too. Remand? Sure, Remand is fine. Man, okay, so green is open too. I wonder if I'm just gonna take the Wall of Roots here and ignore the Ashen Rider. Wall of Roots is pretty great. Yep, and there are a ton of replaceable Ashen Rider type creatures. Sideboard Worm is okay. Green Reanimator is like the only deck where I'm happy to run Recurring Nightmare in Vintage Cube just because you get so much extra mana. So you're able to usually abuse it and do it multiple times a turn as opposed to just like once a turn, which feels bad. Wow, beers. Way to assume. You just assume everybody wants to time you out. Ah, I'm sorry. Probably Julian. I think I missed your resub. Thank you for the 3 months. Poidiferous, thank you for the 65 months. Did I miss you too? Ah. Can I explain my picks? At this point, all my picks are like scripted. We've done so many cubes. Hey, MTGO Shuffler, aka Satan, thanks for gifting a sub to Bloodbraid. Wow, why did you give the sub to Bloodbraid? They were complaining. They don't deserve it, IMO. Wow, it was randomly a bad one. Alright, well thank you for gifting a sub. Unfortunate it had to be a complainer. Nerd Parker, thank you for the 19-month sub. Reese's. Dang it. I want the Grim Monolith more than the Mox Ruby. Stupid power. Ooh, okay. Asking some good ones here. Hey, Agamemnon, thank you for the 57 months. Cube is up until the end of the week, at which point we do get double masters. This is just going to be a deck where we could hardcast the Grizzle too. Yeah. First Bloodbraid complained about ads. Then they said Caleb D was greater than. Now, I agree with the second one. But come on, if you're going to complain about ads. Bloodbraid is gifting it forward, or paying it forward. Bloodbraid's gifting 5 subs. Ay. Well, now I have to eat my words. I can't even say anything anymore. Thanks for gifting 5 subs, Bloodbraid. Congrats to ZZVVZZ, Pork Rib, Jobless Streamer, and Brendan Morales Alt. Oh god, it was a cascade. I get it. Alright, what am I taking here? Fiend. Slime is better if I wield the Recurring Nightmare, though. Actually, let's take the Slime. Oh, Gonti's also really good. Oh, Shallow Grave, too. Oh my god. Goalie is gifting 5 subs now. Dear lord. Goalie has now gifted 21 subs. Reavers Fall, Oozle, Justin Thurguy, Raruni, and Wirkin. Dear lord. I don't see enough. Oh wait, no, we don't even need to clap anymore. We can clap Pog Slide. Pog Slide clap. Alright, thank you guys for the subs, really. Oh, the face isn't even facing the right way. Never mind. No, the Pog Slide's facing the wrong way. I'm probably going to be a pretty creature-heavy deck. I guess the Vivian's... I should give her more credit than I have. No, don't refund him. That's what he wants. Avlock, thank you for the 34 months. Shriekmaw's really nice for Recurring Nightmare. Oh. Watch me not wield the Recurring now. And then just have green-black poop. I saw the Greaves. What? I don't take Greaves that high, do I? If you associate me with taking Greaves highly, I've done something wrong. Steve's also pretty good here, both for Recurring Nightmare and just for ramping and fixing. Alright, him is good. Sorry, one sec. Was this the pack with Recurring, or was it next one? I might have to restart the router here. Oh god, we didn't wheel it. Well, now that we didn't get Recurring Nightmare back, we're just gonna be... doing what? This is so much worse without the Recurring Nightmare. We could splash Edric for sure. We do have the correct lands for it. Actually, yeah, that's not too bad. What the? Really? I don't think it's greedy to try to wheel Nightmare. Nightmare almost always wheels in my experience. Nah, top is really good. We have a lot of shuffle effects. We also have Dryad, and if I see like Courser or Oracle, you know. Aldebaran, thank you for the 39-month resub. Yeah, I might have to restart the router after this draft. Emily says she can't get on for work. Hexmage is fine. Mana Drain. Well, I do have Dryad. Dryad casts Mana Drain. I'm just gonna take Lily. Mox was in the opening pack too. I put my mouth in its face. Maybe. Wow, can't wait to do the first draft of the day again. Alright, getting Exhume is good. I would probably still take off color Mox. Wait, she thinks she can connect now. Saved. We might not need to restart the router. Don't you pog slide me. Okay. I'm passing a bop here, but I do need one more piece of fat, I think. Oh, bop's pretty damn good, though. Yeah, I want to take the bop. I'm going to take the bop, damn it. Another pretty darn good pack. Downfall, Ritual, Pulse, Elf. Alright. It was a case of just needing to turn it off and then turn it on again. As often is the case with electronics. I think I like the Ritual for the broken starts. Man. If I had just embraced the full-on poop, the Soul-type poop, we'd have a pretty good deck. I could still try to take that. I lose out on a Cobra. It's so greedy. I'm just gonna take the damn Cobra and get on with my life. Regisaur's pretty decent here. Any number of those cards are playable. Oh, thank God! We did it again! I wouldn't mind getting like an 8th pick Crater Hoof. I don't know if we already passed it, I can't recall, but... Dryad doesn't seem good here. Yeah, it's not great. Don't really have the ways to abuse it. And it's not even fixing me all that much. We saw an Ink Eyes, what, last week for the first time. Yeah. I don't have Survival, but Nightmare would be juicy. Yeah, somebody said that. But did he trophy with Ink Eyes in the deck, or trophy where Ink Eyes was an actual relevant player? Because there are two different things. Casting it doesn't mean it was relevant. There's the Survival too, man. We could have had it all. We had Rexer. Am I still supposed to take this? I guess I am. Wasn't there a Living Death that could wheel too? Or maybe I just want to take the... I don't know. This is probably better than Dryad. Instead of the obvious power. Again, the Recurring Nightmare, in my experience, wheels the majority of the time, so I thought it was pretty safe to send it. Damn. Damn. So Pulse has upside versus like tokens. And it can hit artifacts and enchantments. I guess I'm going to take that. It hits everything that Downfall does anyways. The sorcery speed sure is maybe a little bit awkward, but MTGO keeps freezing. You just have to let it resolve. Oftentimes, if you're doing something on Magic Online and it freezes, don't click anything. Just let it. Yeah, Golgari Garbo. I might splash the Edric. This is not a bad Edric deck, and I have the Misty and the Delta. It's not crazy. Might be worth it. Meh. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Just go turn 1 elf every time. Easy. Well, if I drew exactly a green source off the top, I'd have turn what? No, I guess that wouldn't even give me a turn 2 Lily. That'd give me a turn 3 Lily. This is a nice hand. We have Bayou for Misty, so turn 1 bird, turn 2 5-mana Planeswalker. That's nice. That's real nice. We ended up not going. Ishin. Versus a white deck. Almost. Almost turn 1 Lily. Oh. That's true, I can go turn 2 Vivian now instead. Wait, couldn't I already do that? No. Wait, yes. What? I'm confused. I could have done any of these turn 2. I actually think I like getting Lily online first. She's got an ultimate, whereas Vivian doesn't really. And 2/2s right now on this board are just fine. I mean, either way, I get to go turn 3 into turn 4. Wrong! Vivian, though, to kill enchantments. We're saving the fetch for multiple cards we have. I honestly think it might be right to give Reach. But for now, I think Vigilance is probably good. I'm going to do Vigilance here for offense and defense as opposed to Trample, which I think is probably the next best bet. Huh. That's pretty good. Oh, I can cast it with Evoke too. No, it's so greedy. It's so greedy. I'm going to start giving Trample. We have enough creatures. I think we just want to keep pooping. The Gonti versus Mono White might hit some random like removal enchantment again, but I don't think it's necessary. Why not just keep applying pressure? Alright, so let's bring in removal. Let's bring in Wormy. Probably even Shredder. Maybe even a Phiomancer. Correct, I'm not running the Edric. I think I can cut Reggie? Question mark? I don't know, I might not need survival here either. Quite a few cards I don't necessarily need. Oh yeah, Yogg could also be decent. You're not wrong. I think the Tutor's too good. I think I want all of these. I actually think Gonti is a cut. I think I'm fine cutting Reggie. I'm actually fine cutting Cultivate too. Maybe Steve isn't as necessary. 44 ship bet. Okay, this is interesting. I guess you sold me. Yeah, alright, fine, top out. Too many cards to sideboard. Yeah. Can't ever mulligan these type of hands. Adanto. You know what's pretty good versus Adanto? Endless snakes. It might honestly be safer just to get a swamp here. In fact, I think I'm going to. I don't want to get wastelanded. No reason to run the risk. It's not like the extra green is actually doing anything. Yeah, command zone's great. I don't even think that's a coward play. I think that's just a smart play. We'd go get Yagi now. Yeah, let's get Yagi. Yagi with Snake. Hey, Kringlemeister, thank you for the 19 months. Yeah, Caleb caught me over the weekend. He's only one behind me now. Disenchant my survival, you got me. Porta potty. Hello, hello. Oh my god, the value. The freaking value! This is like one of the... maybe the only time I've ever run Yawgmoth. Very few times have I ever run this card. Oh, somebody was asking about Yogg-Will. Yes, I have run Yogg-Will in non-storm decks before. No! Snap keep a green source. God, turn 1 Mana Dork, turn 2 Mana Dork, Mana Dork. Ay. Turn 1 Imperial Seal Forest. If I turn 1 top and I don't see a land in the top 3, it's so bad. Oh god, I put caps on. Fine. we'll go greedy. Just a green source in the top 3. Please. Phew. Well, I want to top on upkeep so I can more guarantee I find a forest. If I just wanted to find a land, period, yeah, it's better to do it after draw. There was a specific land type I was looking for, not just any land type. Alright, they're on mono green. What's up? Michael Lan, thank you for the 5-month sub. I have a Murderous Rider on top. I don't think I'm going to pulse the elf. So let's start by spinning, seeing if we want what's on top. Nah. I'm not even sure what we want to go get here. Could just go get a 5-drop walker. I mean, Vivian's pretty good with the top, though. Actually, I guess both are good with the top. I don't want Gonti. I want a Planeswalker. I guess Vivian... I don't know. I'm gonna go with Vivian here. Now, if I don't see a land underneath Vivian, this could get very awkward. Currently, yes, I only have 4 mana, but any land under the top unlocks. Hey, wait a minute, that's cheating. I understand I don't have 5 mana right now. Oh, they're killing the bird! What? How is that the right play? They're just trading their, Wow, I got wrecked. That would, like, what? I hadn't even missed a land drop yet. Jesus, that was aggressive. Now I wish I'd grabbed Lily because we saw the Dark Ritual on top. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Well, maybe they got a plan, I don't know. Okay, they do have a lot of mana next turn. Trampler Vidge here. Oh, wait, why did I Dark Ritual? Yeah. No reason to. Just spewing off. I think when they have nothing, it's okay to go trample here. Man, that's only like the 10th punt I've done this morning. Thank God you guys haven't been punting me all that much. Yo, Deadman Leet, thank you for the 16-month sub. It's alright, we'll just psych them out. Until I get killed here. Man, they get to kill Cobra and Vivian? Holy smokes. Wait, what? Whoa. Whoa. God, I want to cast the Value Gonti, but... That was the first of their fatties. They're gonna throw another fatty outside. Well, even if I had kept the ritual correctly, I wouldn't be able to cast Gonti plus Pulse. I mean, I feel like we're still dead here to like Primus and whatnot. No, I think it's actually right to spin the top on upkeep. Oh, natural order? Okay, well it's not an insta-grab, so that's good. Wouldn't mind having my pulse back for some planties, though. I wonder if I want a minus here. I don't think so. No, let's just play the Gonti. The best hit is already the card I'm going to draw next turn, the Rotting Regisaur. Remember, a lot of the interaction I have is in the board for creatures. Tooth and Nail would actually be good if I had Dark Ritual. Whoops. Oh. Uh-oh. Ulamog? Kozilek. Okay. Well, that one doesn't have Indestructible, but probably still dead. Quick, somebody put the Massacre Worm in my hand. And then have a Black Source on top. Oh wait, I did this wrong. I did this. I keep punting. What am I doing? Not that it matters, but I should have drawn the Grizzlebrand, cast the Regisaur off the top, of course. Yeah, alright. Alright, you win. Imagine me not misplaying for 1 second. Alright, we're gonna make a lot of the same sideboarding here. Massacre Worm in... Hell. Hexmage deals with Garrick if I want. I don't know if that's necessary, though. God, I'm gonna bring in the Yagi. Oh, and the Vivian, that's true. Yeah. Maybe that's my problem. My head's a big meatball. 45, submit! Alright, slime doesn't seem necessary here. I still kind of like the Gonti. I don't think Rotting Regisaur is as necessary versus a green deck. Cut Cobra or Steve again. Although I probably don't need a lot of this 2-mana ramp. I might cut a lot of this 2-mana ramp, actually. Although Steve is a shuffle effect for top, which is, I guess, somewhat relevant. Although I might even just cut the top now, too. On top of spaghetti, all covered in puns. I'm actually going to seal for Ruby here. And then I have a mono 3-drops, basically. I mean, I imagine this hand is pretty damn good, right? We have the Phiomancer and Yawgmoth. If they just play a turn 1 Dork, I will definitely Lily minus. Decent, decent. Just ride that, I think. Oh. I lose my rider, but that's okay, I guess. Oh, they didn't see the play. Never mind. They should have killed their druid in response. Might not be a huge deal, but... Summoning Sick doesn't matter there. I figure it's probably okay to not Lily there or whatever, because they don't really get that much mana this turn. Good draw for sure. I'm going to go ahead and sack the elf right now to give -1/-1 to the tree speaker, and then sack the snake that I get on upkeep. I'm actually wildly surprised by the amount of work that aw, boo! By the amount of work that Yawgmoth has done this draft. Well, what they had just what? The Avenger last? Oh, that's right, they have Mama. My poor baby. It's alright, I'm gonna draw a reanimate effect. Yeah, I think I keep Lily alive. This is pretty awkward, though. Oh. It's very... Guess I'm just gonna minus the Lily now. Yeah. Meh. Maybe they don't have too many other plays. before Garrick. That's too bad. 2 3/3s might just get the job done. That is so bad here. It's unbelievable. Timing out the cactus. Alright. Be good if it was my other reanimate effect. What's the other reanimate effect I have? Just animate dead, right? Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they just make another beast. Yeah, I think that's a good play. Alright, top kek. But damn it. I don't think chumping with Murderous Rider is how I win there, though. This does not look good enough. Better. Might be shuffling with the Misty prior to looking with the top. I think we're just going to try to curve out here. Top into him into Regisaur. Seems okay. Time Walk? Signet. Alright, well, I mean, they only have 3 cards left in their hand. This him is probably going to be very good. That that felt medium, all things considered. Last card, Tinker or something. Steve? What on earth? Okay. I think I'm gonna greed pitch the swamp here and just hope to draw another land. Very nice. I could have drawn with the top as well. Yeah, I don't think that's a terrible play. What's up, Flicker Wall of Omens? Thank you for the 5-month sub. The only problem is, if I do that, they get to pop my jar in response. So, that's why I wouldn't do that play. Oh, yeah. That's nice. DB4230. Thank you, my friend, for the 13-month sub. No, I'm going to draw the Wall of Roots to discard. We stole their Ramanap, so we get to play the Misty from the graveyard to shuffle. And we want to discard the Wall of Roots because we have graveyard interaction. It's small, like Animate Dead and Exhume, but it is relevant. More so than pitching an extra land, you know? Alright. That was a strange game, I guess. I'm not even going to sideboard. That's not true. I'm going to bring in Hexy. Flappy Birds. Yeah, apparently the Arena Open is this weekend. So I need to be practicing for that. Turn 2 Regisaur. Correct for the Karn that I saw. Although it appears they're playing a lot more green than I initially thought. Isn't black-green mid-range a trap? Are you talking about Vintage Cube? I would not choose to draft this deck again if that's what you're saying, yes. I think I might kill their Noble Hierarch here. You're a dick. Wow. You follow me 1 second ago, and that's what you lead with. Come on. If you're gonna try to troll, at least make it good. You know what I could also do? I could kill the Ramanap and animate Dead It for the fetch purposes. Yeah, but I mean, I know where they're running blue, which is why I'm a little bit tempted to kill the Hierarch. Oh wait, I'm gonna have to discard the animate Dead anyways. In fact, maybe I shouldn't have even played out a land. Whoops. Alright, I'm just gonna kill this anyways. Yeah. Whoopsies! Sure, we'll take a bit of damage here. Take 12, no big deal. Come on with that. I ain't scared. Let's rumble. Yo, get Stash, thank you for the 9-month sub. Jacopotamus, thank you for the 58-month sub. And Rat Jar, thank you for the 3-month sub. Dude, these draws are hot. Hot fire draws. Holy smokes. I'm gonna double block if they attack. Oh boy. Best draw here. Gonti? Oh, Lily. I'm gonna grab Lily. Ryder kills myself. Zzz. Chain lightning. Nah, because we go for lethal if I put the Lily on top and they don't have a creature. It looks like they must have Strip Mine in their deck. They both have Crucible and the Ramanap. Alright, well this play ended up working out. Alright. Green-black garbage, 2-1. I'll take it. A Nevitz 52. Thank you for the 22 months. Nope.